Hi, I'm Chris Gallagher and Bundesliga Football. We're here at the Brauhaus.
Hi, I'm Edinburgh.
I'm Louis McCaffrey.
Let's go and get a beer and watch the game, guys. So I'm here with Andy. Andy, you're a Borussia Dortmund fan.
I'm indeed.
How often do you come to the Brauhaus?
It's about, we found this pub about 2 years ago. There have been several sort of friends who in itself had told of the fact that it was a German pub and it has been showing German games, so there have been an awful lot of Edinburgh-based Borussia Dortmund fans, and the word got around, and we've been coming here, as I say, virtually every second, third weekend over the past 2 years.
My name's George. I stay in Dortmund, been there for 31 years. I'm just back on holiday this weekend and come to visit the Edinburgh Borussian, who were last weekend in Dortmund to visit me, so having a good weekend.
My name is Brian. I lived in Dortmund for 8 years, came back to Scotland 2 years ago, but I've still got my season ticket.
So how hard is it for yourself, Brian, to follow the Bundesliga being in Scotland?
Well, I actually live in Aberdeen. I just came down to the Brauhaus today to meet up with the troops. It's not so easy in Aberdeen because there isn't a German pub that shows football, so I tend to follow stuff on the internet, and whenever any ESPN games are on TV, whenever I can watch it in a pub or something like that.
Yeah.
And obviously coming down to Edinburgh and meeting the gang here, it's quite a special occasion.
And so, as a Dortmund fan, how do you see the season have gone so far?
So far, we can't complain. We're a semi-final of the Deutsche Pokal. Okay, we didn't get further in the Champions League, but we're at the moment Spitzenreiter at the top of the Bundesliga. It's not as good as last year because we had about, at this particular point in the season, a 10-point gap, which was extremely good to have. Bayern have improved, Schalke have improved, we've lost Nuri Sahin, but I think with the team that we have, we've continued to keep the pressure on, and so far I can't complain. How
do you think the season's going on as a whole for the team?
Well, it looks pretty good at the moment because they won the Bundesliga last year, of course, and they get a wee bit of a shaky start, but now they're sitting back up at the top just after the new year, so that's looking good. If they keep that form up, there's no reason why they couldn't win it twice in a row, which would be quite something. I don't think they've ever done that, have they? No. Won it 2 seasons in a row?
No, but it's going to be a bit dodgy now, like Kagawa's injured, Götze is out, Gundogan's not into the team like he should have been, so I'm missing a wee bit in the midfield, but as long as we win the day, compensate it, then carry on. Yeah. Should be alright.
Obviously, Marco Reus coming in next season.
Yep.
Are you excited about that?
I'm indeed, yes. Again, it's nice. Fortunately with Dortmund, obviously through the financial plight that they had 6-7 years ago, it would have been potentially bargain basement players that they've been bringing in. The youth has stepped up to the mark, and I think that's been fantastic. A lot of the young players have actually sort of moved into the direction of becoming first team members. We now are in a position that we can buy quality players, and it can only go upwards and upwards from there.
So when it comes to the Bundesliga overall, I mean, would you obviously rate it as the best league in the world?
From prices and atmosphere, definitely.
Yeah. For the fans in the stadium and real football fans, it's definitely the best that I can imagine. I've not been to a lot of games in other leagues apart from Scotland and England, but in terms of the value for money and atmosphere and just the whole fan experience, you cannot beat it anywhere. Yeah. It's absolutely superb.
Alan, first I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on the first game, the Hertha Berlin and Borussia Dortmund game?
I think it should be a good game. We're looking forward to it. Borussia Dortmund obviously in a great run of form. Home to Hertha. I think they'll be looking to continue their really good form, but Hertha with a bit of upheaval lately. I think they'll be looking to try and kick on and get a result as well.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the actual scoreline?
Dortmund have, I think, the last 15 they've not lost, so I think it's kind of written in the stars for Hertha to get results, especially given they've just lost a manager. Sometimes these things work out, so I'm going to go 1 each.
So Louis, what are your thoughts on the Hertha and Dortmund game?
I think it'll be an interesting game, especially for Hertha, as you say. Obviously they've had the management problems so far this season, so I think it'll be interesting to see if they can have a decent showing against obviously one of the main title challengers, top of the league. You'd fancy Dortmund. I fancy Dortmund to score a good few goals. I think fans will expect them to score some goals today, but
18,000 Dortmund fans are going to be at the Olympic Stadium today, which is quite phenomenal.
It's an unbelievable away support, isn't it? How do you see today's match going, Hertha Berlin?
Well, since the winter break, we're 100% record. We've not lost any games, and as well, we've had very, very few goals scored against. I mean, certainly losing Götze, losing Kagawa. Hopefully Lewandowski has had a barren patch the last 3 games, so he has not scored. Lucas Barrios, obviously coming back from an injury that he suffered from in the Americas, South American Cup that he was playing in. But no, I feel that the momentum's there, and ultimately as well. I mean, all the games that we've played so far, they've not been close. We've been fairly convincing over the period. So even though Hertha Berlin, sort of mediocre side at this present time, I'll be very, very surprised if we don't come away with 3 points.
What about the Bayern game?
I think we can only really see a Bayern win there. Freiburg, I think they took a hammering at the Allianz Arena earlier in the season. 7-0 they lost.
7-0.
So I think Bayern will win by 2 or 3 goals.
2 or 3 goals?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me a scorer.
Mario Gomez, I'm going to go for. Unpredictable.
Safe option.
Yep, and Thomas Müller obviously get his first goal in quite a while last week, so I think we might see him in the score sheet again this week.
Yeah, Louis, what about yourself?
Yeah, similar to Alan. I don't really see upset, to be honest. I think they'll be pretty comfortable. I like my high scoring games, so I'm going to go 5-0. 5-0 to Bayern. And I think Ribery maybe pitch in maybe a goal or 2.
So you're not going for any sort of predictable Bayern victory with a Ribery goal at all? Just a different way.
Yes,
I'll go Freiburg 3-2.
Wow.
And Andreas Hinkel hat-trick.
Well,
that may not actually
if
happen,
it comes up, I'll buy a pint.
Yeah, thanks very much.